All right. It is time. Florencio has sent me a brand new replay pack. He emailed this to me on August 17th, and he said, "Hello, would you like to see my wares?" Opened his trench coat while glancing from side to side to make sure there were no police officers around. I said, "Whoa, what's this?" Pulled out a vial. Looked like it was filled with nerd tears. He said, "These are the tears of a salty macro player who tried to expand to 4 bases." I go, "Oh, I'll take that." He said, here. This here is literally the will to ever click find game again. Oh, I'll take that. I'm telling you guys, I am out of sewer mermaid dollars at this point. I bought all of his wares. We have a big fat replay pack of delicious, tasty games. And they're all brand new. They're on the current maps, the new balance. He has evolved. He has new builds, new styles, and he's ready to make some people salty as all hell. Down here in the bottom right, his first victim on the new replay pack. It is Mad Crab. Aren't crabs always mad? Have you guys ever seen a crab and looked at it and said, that crab looks chill? Like whenever I'm walking on like the rocks down near a beach, right? I always love going looking for crabs. And you always find like a crack. And I always like get right down and look under there. And there's always, without fail, just like 20 crabs just standing there like this, and they're looking at me. And like if I get too close, they're like, they don't ever look like they're having a good time. They're angry. You see them hanging out with each other, all they do is fight all day. They're psychopaths. Crabs are literally like those people that are fighting on Facebook all day, and that seems to be their purpose in life. Shout out to me Uncle Dave. He's got to talk about those evil liberals who wear masks. Shout out to him. Yeah, I feel like they're the animal kingdom's version of that. And I'm like, crabs, why don't you just chill, man? Why don't you just maybe take a deep breath and calm down? And they're like, fucking fight you. Like that's their response to everything. They're just not a chill animal. They don't really know how to calm down and have a good time. Well, let's see what happens when they get poked constantly by Florencio, who has gone for a very different opening. I've never seen this one before. It's a one gate expand, but with a high ground wall off. A single zealot's going to go have a little poke, and he's going to go straight into Stargate behind it. So this is much closer to a standard macro build. Holy crap, is he going to control group more than one thing? Well, for now, still just one nexus. All right. The Terran player down here has got a reacted Marines coming out and a bunker. He's very well prepared here. Excuse me, just burping into me mic like a gentleman. Second gas, yeah, this looks like a really just safe, typical build. Now, does this Zealot try to do a run past and get one of these SCVs? Or does he back away? 3 Marines is a lot, man. Oh, show no fear. Run the gauntlet. Run the gauntlet. Oh, he sees a factory. I guess he gets some information. Forces the depot to be raised. This SCV goes, I can't get to the minerals. So decides to go smoke a joint in the corner of the base. He says, hopefully those fucking managers with their 6-figure salaries and their fucking bullshit in the command center don't notice. But no, they've already recalled him. They said, you little fucker, get back to work. You are literally an indentured servant at this point. And unfortunately, that SCV is going to have to spend the rest of his lifetime mining minerals. Great. Wow, what a life. Meanwhile, up in the Protoss base, these probes are programmed to enjoy working hard all day long and apparently going for a fleet beacon off of a single stalker. Is he going to build a carrier? I mean, Flo loves going Tempests against Terran, right? But this early from his side of the map? Actually, if you think about it, he could fly a Tempest down here, skirt his way along the edge, and get back here. And if the Terran doesn't have a Viking, he can pick off SCVs from behind the 2 mineral lines, right? I think it's really silly because it would be very easy for them to be ready in time and then just build a Viking or 2. But you never know. It might work out. Now, the scan comes down and sees the fleet beacon and an oracle building. And immediately you got to be like, wait, what is this? I feel like my response to this would be to grab all my units and just attack across the map. While trying to build, like, I don't know, a couple Vikings, Cyclones, a few more barracks, get up your Marine count, that sort of stuff. But it's so unfamiliar, it's easy to freak out. And it is one Tempest to start. Nice. Oh, crap, he added his natural to his hotkey, and he rallied both Nexi. Whoa! Florencio rallied both Nexi, and he's queuing probes almost evenly across both Nexi, rather than 5 on one and 0 on the other. Oh my god. The new level. I told you guys, Neeb has been coaching him, man. When you feed Neeb that much guac, he gives you free coaching. He's like, dude, I do owe you some for all the free guac you fed me over the years. Florencio's like, all right, I guess I'll throw 2 Nexi on a control group. Neeb's like, how about control grouping your main harassment unit, your Oracle, so you don't have to click on the minimap and then box it all the time. Flo looks at him and says, go fuck yourself. Neeb says, okay, too much, too soon. All right, buddy. Sorry. Thought maybe, my nickname's Captain America these days, and, I'm kind of the most accomplished North American StarCraft player of all time. And Florencio's like, you think that means something? He's like, you think if I played WCS in years past, if I played EPT, you think I wouldn't be a champion? Neeb's like, all right, point taken, buddy. I didn't mean to offend. You've already added the Nexus to a control group. You've already progressed far beyond the scope of what I ever thought you'd achieve in this game to be real. Science. Just at the point when your opponent thinks you're going to get away and the Terran's going, fucking bullshit Oracle, you turn around, you let him get the kill. Confuses him. Mind games. Immediately, Mad Crab's like, why did he do that? The fuck is this? He's toying with him, man. Did he just... See, look, immediately afterwards, the Terran pulls 5 SCVs to run up here and build a 3rd on location and 2 gases. Oh my god. He's going double eBay Armory, but he doesn't even have his 2nd, 3rd, and Barracks Tech Lab up. And he's going Cloaked Banshees and Ravens. And he's scanning a single Stalker outside his base. The Terran's brain literally just got broken from that Oracle. What is he doing? he's like, I need a Ghost Academy of 38 SCVs right now. 6 gases when I already don't have enough minerals and I'm floating a shitload of gas. And I need double bio upgrade Ghost Tank Banshee. And I'm like, I don't know if any of that goes together. I think like your order is totally fucked. I'm telling you guys, Terran players especially are very susceptible to this. You throw them out of their element and they're like, because they've never reacted in their life. Every Terran player just memorizes Big Gabe's build order off his stream, does it, and anything that throws a curveball at them, they look at it, they squint, and they go, and they try to focus and get a neuron to fire off. Unfortunately, they have smooth brains, so they go, and then they do manage to make an adjustment, and the adjustment is almost always do everything that does not fit together. So notice he's got 3 barracks. He's getting the upgrades. Pig, what are you talking about? He's getting 1-1. No, he's not. He started +1 attack. Now he's getting +1 armor. He's forgotten +2. These are the first 2 units he's ever built out of his 2nd and 3rd barracks. He's going bio, but he keeps forgetting to build bio, and he's going a 2nd factory before getting 5 barracks. I'm telling you, he's shitting the bed, man. Meanwhile, Flo, macroing better than he's ever macroed in his life. Look at this. Absolute monster. 4 Tempests. He's getting Colossus. No Viagra, because he believes they can stand on their own thermal lances. He says, I'm not going to insult my Colossus. They are an ancient and powerful unit with great esteem in the Protoss arsenal. I will not give them Viagra. I'll let them use their thermal lance at whatever range it comes out. Personally, big fan of adding 2 range to that thermal lance myself. Mama's here, so often that is used for a recall attack, where you recall into the main base. Storm is coming in now. Very nice. Is warping in High Templar in the back. Remember Florencio's logic? We asked him about this years ago. We said, why do you never get High Templar? He says, no, I do get High Templar. Sorry, Warp Gate, not High Templar. I do get Warp Gate, but only when I'm going Storm, so I can warp the High Templar in the back of my base, so my opponent won't see them popping out of the gateways if they harass or scout. He's like, that's the only time I would bother getting Warp Gate. I'm like my brain kind of wrinkled in on itself and then just like kept folding repeatedly, because like there's this thing where you try to comprehend one of Florencio's concepts. You try to comprehend it, and your brain is like, we don't have enough surface area, so it starts folding and folding, and my brain just kept folding in on itself like origami until it basically just went, and it literally created a fucking black hole. That's how dense it got, and it still could not compute. It was still trying to compute Florencio's warp gate reasoning, And it just fucking, it was still coming up, syntax error, syntax error, syntax error. And then literally blood burst out my ears and I died. Thankfully, I did have a few clone backups, so we've decided to never go too deep on trying to understand Florencio science in the future. I've learnt my lesson. I'm like, well, no. If a concept seems too complicated, back off, take a deep breath and just go, well, nope, let's science. That's it. Now, here we have the Marines stimming in a column into the lasers. Mad Crab goes nip, get fucked, haha, get fucked. And I really like the way all of the bio ran 2 screens in front of the rest of the army. He still gets a cancel on the 3rd. Now, once again, Florencio backing out of a fight which he could have easily won. Not out of... I don't think it's because he didn't want to win against the army. I think it's because he feels it would be too sudden. He says, I don't want to just win the game. I've got to let my opponent go 2 factory Thor, Widow Mine, because we're doing mech. Yeah, of course. We're going mass air, mass factory mech with 2 bio upgrades, but no actual bio production. Oh shit, sorry guys, my brain started folding on itself. Mad Crab's build, apparently just as scientific as Florencio's, is going to come forward here and try to deal with this. Oh my god, those Tempests raining down death. The Thors, they need to swap into high impact payload. They pull their big Punisher cannons. They get that explosive payload out on their shoulders, ready to fight those Tempests. The Raven is just chilling. Oh, it gets an anti-armor missile. Uh-oh, High Templar taking some big damage. Nice. Storm, though, answers that one. A big Widow Mine takes out a Tempest and a pack of High Templar. But Florencio says, where'd I go? Got your main base. Got your main base, cheeky crab. Mad Crab's like, my name's Mad Crab, not Cheeky Crab. Florencio's like, here's a cheeky crab. I'm in your main base, cheeky crab. Storms his own army, walks into a missile turret. This is how you assert dominance, friends. Some people go into someone's base, they storm the enemy units. They don't walk into the static defense. Florencio says there's only one way to truly assert dominance, and that is to leave one zealot behind to try and solo the enemy army. Doesn't quite get the kill. Definitely hurts his opponent's brain a bunch though, and does recall out. Now, unfortunately, Flo's on 2 base. He's on mass unupgraded Stalker right now, and that's a pretty terrible unit in general. I guess they're good versus Hellions and nothing else. Like Marauders with 2/2, Thor's tanks, they're all pretty decent versus Stalkers. Colossus are good versus Marines, but there's not many Marines out. There's really nothing in the Protoss arsenal to deal with Tank Thor. Now, thankfully, the Terran has focused on bio upgrades for their mech units, because remember guys, the more you upgrade your mech early, the less upgrades you have to get in the late game. Therefore, as a late game player, Mad Crab said, I'll get the bio upgrades early. If we get them early, there's more upgrades that we can get later. Therefore, adding the overall effectiveness of the upgrades by not getting the upgrades we need until after we need them, thereby making a switch into them at an even more impactful time later in the game. A true disciple of science, Terran style, no doubt. Meanwhile, Florencio says, hey, I've still got the Tempest advantage. I don't have detection, so these Widow Mines are ruining me. It's Stalker, Colossus, Tempest. I actually think the Terran army is way better here, but I don't know, man. Stalkers and a Storm on the Vikings will take those down. The Thors and tanks should wreck this force, but Mama's back again for round 2. Flo tries to lure him out to his 3rd, recalls in his main. The Vikings are coming back, but the Stalkers and the Tempests are on top of it. And the invisibility, the cloaking field, the aura of Mama's protection. You know, if you stay close, it's like a toddler staying at ankle height near their parent, knowing that's the safe zone. They kind of have that little leash area. Now, oh my god, the tanks! Ooh, all the tanks go down in the front of that. One tank still getting big shots on the Stalkers. Mama's back on the low ground, murdering. Tempests all get ruined. This tank is blocking the Thors. The Thors can't actually get up there to cover this, but that 3rd base, its economy line is getting ruined. He recalls again. Wait, what? Oh, is there no cooldown on recall? Oh, it's just about energy, and the Mama was max, so she recalled into the main, and then she recalls back down. If he can take out this command center, that gives Florencio a bit of play. He's taken a 3rd behind this, just needs to transfer workers. He's got to click that command center if he wants to get it. SCVs are transferring down to what was the 4th, but is now the 3rd. 26 SCVs versus 45, and uh-oh, an orbital goes down. That's a lot of the potential income for Mudcrab, who's running around chasing his own tail. Widow Mines do take out some of the Stalkers on the retreat. The Mama, she's still hiding up in the top right. What do we got behind this? Lots of Storm to deal with the bio. Tempest to be annoying. Still nothing to kill Thors. I think Immortals are going to need to happen, right? I don't know how you're going to kill the Thors ever. Stalkers can kind of fight them, but Storm is... I mean, Storm and Stalkers will eventually take him out, I guess. Cannons, Batteries, Colossus, Stalkers, Tempests. Flow here playing a very new style. Mad Crab still... I'm just looking at this game and I'm like, could you imagine if Mad Crab actually just made barracks units with the upgrades that they invested so much in? And then used EMP? Like, surely Flow would just get rolled, right? But Flow's like, look at my fleet beacon, and Mad Crab just was like, fleet beacon, I need Thors and Vikings versus that. It's like, no, they're Tempests. They don't even do anything, man. The Tempest is like, it's like the ultimate red herring in StarCraft. You see it, you think you've got to do something about it because it's big and it shoots big glowing balls of death. They don't actually do damage, man. It's like the lowest damage unit in the game. Flow's still with no detection. He's relying on his cloaking field to get through this, but one does go off there. Another Widowmine shot. Now, has Flow figured out detection? Is my question. No, he says, I don't need detection. I'll fucking storm Widowmines wherever they are, mate. Fair enough, fair enough. Terran has not really rebuilt his work account. His mining absolutely sucks balls right now. He's building a planetary when he really needs an orbital more than anything. Flow is actually out macroing his opponent right now. He's adding charge, which will be very good against the Thors. Tempest, Colossus, Stormstalker, Mama coming in one more time. Mama's only got one recall. She's up to 11 kills. She's actually never died throughout all of this, which is kind of impressive. It's going to come down the left-hand side. Flow says, hey, dickhead, do you want to attack into Psystorm again? Would you like to do that? His High Templar a little bit behind. Planetary actually doing some nice work here, but... Oh, where's the repair? Oh my god, he misses the chance to repair. And big storms. Oh. The High Templar move command to their death. Does take out all the bio though, and the Thors. I mean, like I said, you can't deal with the Thors. I'm not sure if it matters. The planetary goes down and Flow's up on 4 bases now. As long as Flow can keep wearing these units down, hitting the economy, even though there's never an answer for the Thors, do you really need it if you can just wear it down everything else? Eventually those Thors will break, especially if they don't get repaired. And the economy for Mad Crab is absolutely trash right now, down to just 2 orbital command centers, 33 SCVs, almost all of who are long distance mining the incorrect bases, even though there's empty mineral patches there. There's going to be one big push. It's a Ghost, 5 Vikings, 5 Thors, a tank, and a Marauder. Hey, this could work out pretty well. What's Flow's army? A few Archons, a few Stalkers. Mama, I think just popped out, did she? Or did he cancel Mama? Where's Mama? Oh, he canceled Mama. I think he realized she wouldn't be ready in time. He wanted more money. He knows a push is coming. Is Flow gonna base trade this? Oh, he might actually. Mad Crab moves forward, sees no base up there, and then just like runs home. What? Okay. Oh no. Flow's gonna find an empty mineral line. EMP lands on a Zealot. Oh no, that's the saddest EMP I've ever seen. SCV's in the open. Oh, that Zealot almost kills a Ghost. More EMPs. Ooh, that one hits 2. Oh, actually EMPs the Archons. Well done. Well done, Mad Crab. He's going to land Vikings now. The Zealot's going to take out quite a few of those, as are the Stalkers, though. And losing your Vikings is always a bit of a pain in this scenario. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. Feel like at this point, Mad Crab, realizing their economy may be shit. And Flow, look at this macro, dude. It's like, yeah, he's got all the gateways, man. Making Immortals. He's actually figured it out as well. I was saying he's going to need Immortals to counter the Thors eventually. Second Robo Immortal production coming out. He is doing it. And Mad Crab going to cloak a Ghost here. I'm not sure why. Is there a nuke? There's a nuke! He's going to do a nuke! Oh, my man. My man. Oh my god. The reaction speed! Flow! Wait. Oh my god, he does only lose 3 probes, so that could have been a lot worse. 1 probe actually survives hiding in the assimilator. The Thors are going to come back down here. A lovely nuke, though. Would have been nice maybe if he hit somewhere else, though. Flow's just going to give up this base. It'd be cool if he recalls out, but his recall is 5 seconds off cooldown. 5 seconds off cooldown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Come on, recall! But is that bait? The Zealots and the Stalkers attacking in a battle column. Not the best formation, but these Thors unsupported. One Thor falls. Another Thor going down. The Immortals coming in, and those Immortals, look at how much damage those Immortals do to these Thors. The whole army goes down, and just like that, the Mad Crab... the Mad Crab? The Mad Crab... I think he's angrier than ever. He's sadder than ever. He's got 2 orbitals. He hasn't really been rebuilding the economy at all. Has swapped into Marauder Marine production in the late game for some reason. Why not? Mummer's building. That is the second Mummer, I believe, to grace this game. Maybe the third. And this Widowmine does pull back. It's going to take out a single Zealot. It's army coming in. That tank not siege, though. The Bio does stim forward. Flow. Oh, no, don't click on the Marauder. Mad Crab is trying to target the Immortals. Ow, 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 ow. I'll tell you what, guys. This is that moment. You see that guy who was a skinny nerd in high school. You see him 5 years later. He's got biceps for days. His shoulder span is like that of a fucking F-18. You're like, holy shit, this mother trucker's been hitting the gym. Florencio. Just doing it there. Control grouping multiple Nexus on the same key. Warp gating in units of multiple types, macroing up to like 6 gateways, taking a 3rd and a 4th, a 16-pack of pure macro abs. Florencio bringing out some new styles. GG, well played, mate. We are so happy to have you back. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you've enjoyed this video. Please do think about supporting the Patreon down below in the YouTube description. Thank you, everybody who goes above and beyond to support there. We appreciate it. We'll see you in the next Florencio Files. Goodbye and good night.